Daniel,
Hi, bro. How are you?
good. How are you feeling?
Good, good. Thanks.
How does it feel to get your first UFC win?
Oh, I'm super excited about being here. Finally, in the other side of the fight. With this first UFC win, it means a lot. Because coming off of 10 years like without a loss, and then like having my biggest dream and lost the first fight, it was tough. But then I just go back to the drawing board, keep training, and now I'm here, with my first UFC win and in a spectacular fashion. At least I feel like that, like it was a tough fight. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, it was an awesome fight. Did you feel less pressure coming into the fight without your undefeated record?
Yeah, I feel that, and also the energy, kind of like for the last 3 years before this fight, I was only fighting in closed stadiums and without people and in the apex. And so kind of like I forgot the energy that the crowd gives you. And, since yesterday when I go to the ceremonial weigh-ins, I was like super excited and happy about, everything. So for me now, being here and when I go out and I see all the crowd going crazy with the song and with the hat, and it just, it was just something that I can't describe to you, like such an amazing feeling. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel different the whole fight week for this fight.
What was the game plan going into the fight?
I work with my three team coaches, Coach Dewey Cooper, Jorge Capetillo, and Coach Eric Nixick. And we all three agree that for this fight, especially since Lando is a guy that is always moving and constantly going backwards, we need to start always throwing two actions, like jab, double jab, cross, like keeping pressure, like throwing that front kick in the middle, so that way he doesn't want to shoot. But, like you always have a game plan until somebody punches you in the face. So at some point, I just start fighting, and but at least I feel good on my boxing. Like I don't remember exactly right now with how I make the knockdown, but I just feel more comfortable fighting with my hands, like throwing hard punches, and that was it.
You hit him with a nasty knee. Were you surprised he didn't go out with that knee?
I don't remember the knee, to be honest with you. Like, sorry, yeah, no, and I'm dead serious. Like, I really don't remember the knee. It wasn't the first round.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember that I threw a cross, and then I remember that he goes to the fence, and then I don't know. I was just on top of him, punching him, and at some point, what it surprised me was that the referee Jason didn't stop the fight, because I throw like 40 punches like without answer. I thought that he was going to stop the fight, but he didn't stop it. We keep going to the fight, so.
How important has it been training at Extreme Couture?
Oh, it been like awesome. This is my second fight camp there, and now I feel better than ever. Because now I know everybody. Now I feel like I'm part of the family. And for me, at least, for me, it's important having my team, not only like as a working team. No, like, all right, hi, let's train, and no, like I like that feeling of being a family, and that's what I'm creating here. Like with my team. So I'm just blessed to having that and having all these awesome people supporting me, especially because all my coaches have world champs. The pressure that means. Like for me, that's I know that all these three awesome guys here, they don't train everybody. Like so for me being able to train with those coaches, I feel that talks better than anything. So
Awesome. And finally, for me, when would you like to return?
I don't know. I don't like to rush the things. I like to take my time because I know that I still have gaps to close. So I'm the type of fighter that since I'm young, 23, I like to, after a fight, take my time, see the fight, watch where are the gaps that I have, work on those, and then have another fight and start working in that fight, because I feel that if you just keep going fight to fight, then you really don't have time to get better. So.
All right, Daniel. Big win. Massive win. You still have your gloves on. You're super excited and everything.
Yeah.
But you made an impression today. You had a willing opponent. You were throwing. You were hitting. People were cheering for you. You're not even. You're in Kansas City, nowhere near Vegas or Mexico City. What does that feel like? That emotion you get from a crowd?
Oh, it was crazy. Since I don't know how to explain because yeah, I'm in Kansas, so like I don't know why. Well, you know, like Mexicans are crazy. We are a crazy culture, you know. Like so for me, it's crazy that you can whatever sport you are watching, even if you are in all over around the world, like in China, for example, you are gonna see a Mexican flag. I bet. So you know, being here and when I started walking out and everybody was screaming, I was expecting people to booing me. But then everybody was like, yeah, come on. And I feel the energy and I was super happy. And you know, at some point I forgot that I was about to fight. So then when I arrived, I just take my hat and I was just, you know, like enjoying the moment. And I feel that that was key for me to winning this fight, that I wasn't feeling pressure. I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to fight. No. I just, you know, I think that this is the first fight that I really enjoy in a long time. Like, really enjoy the fight.
There's 3 Mexican champions: Alex Grasso, Brandon Moreno, Yair Rodriguez. You are like now you're part of that group in terms of Mexican fighter in MMA, especially in UFC. What does the rise of Mexican fighters in MMA feel like for you? What do you take from that?
Oh, you know, as Conor McGregor once says, we're not here to take part, we're here to take over, you know. 3 Mexican champions, a lot of young talent fighters coming up. So, you know, for me, being here, having this win against a guy like Lando Vannata, because, you know, it's not like I win my debut against a guy that is having his debut too, you know. Lando have 13 fights in the UFC. So that means a lot for me, you know, like it's what a way to get a first win in the UFC. So yeah, I'm just proud of being Mexican. I'm just proud of the moment that we are having as a culture. And you know, I train sometimes with Brandon Moreno. I saw how hard he work, the ethic that he have when he trains, when he does everything that he does. And that's also motivation for me. We share the same boxing coach, Coach Jorge Capetillo. So, you know, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, the promotion's kind of iffy on a UFC Mexico for this year, but either this year or next year, would you want to be on that card?
Oh, of course. Am I in that in Mexico? Probably, you know, Arena Ciudad de Mexico, something like that. It would be nuts. Now, MMA is start growing in Mexico because, you know, we suck at soccer, but but we are good at fighting. So people start realizing that. With you know, like right now, I mean, we are the country with most champions in the UFC. So you know, we don't suck at fighting.
There you go.
So
No,
I think that that would be a massive event.
yeah, we might suck at soccer, man. We still celebrate. It's all good.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Daniel, right here. Talking about Mexico, I think a lot of times when we see young talent come out of a passionate country in MMA, like we talk about, oh, this is the future of Mexican MMA. Are you okay kind of bearing that sort of recognition, or is that like a tough, unfair pressure that people put on you?
Oh, I don't. You know, if you asked me that my last fight, I would say to you that that's something that drives me, but the reality is that now, you know, like I don't feel that I'm a prospect. I don't feel that I'm. You know, I just like to fight. I like the lifestyle that this gave me, and I love to train, and I love to represent my country. So, you know, if the people want to call me prospect or the next generation or whatever, you know, for me it's good, but it's not something that I aim to for the people. You know, like it's whatever. Thanks.
Daniel, felicidades por acá. Cuentas, bueno, básicamente la arena se convirtió como una arena México, ¿no? O sea, se escuchó el grito de México. ¿Cómo canalizas toda esa energía para mostrarla y que sea a tu favor en el momento de la pelea?
No, hermano, es que tú escuchaste lo mismo que yo. Estaba muy feliz. Como dices, al principio cuando salí yo pensé que me iban a abuchar porque pues estamos en Kansas, ¿no? No es como que esté cerca México. Y cuando salí y estaba viendo como a la gente y vi banderas de México y toda la gente gritando y me emocioné muchísimo y cuando entré a la jaula me sentí como si estuviera en México, o sea, de verdad. Y luego conforme fue pasando la pelea, cuando entró Lando escuché que lo empezaron a abuchear, entonces eso a mí en lo personal me sorprendió. Y después, pues, sabes, ¿no? Conforme fue dándose la pelea, empecé a conectar los golpes, escuchaba cómo la gente se vuelve loca y ahora entiendo por qué muchos peleadores se quejaban de pelear en el Apex, ¿sabes? Porque pues no tienes esa misma emoción, no tienes esa misma energía que te da el público, ¿entiendes? Entonces, fue increíble, es increíble, la verdad.
Sin duda ya tendrás algunos reflectores más con esta victoria y como comentabas con toda la camada de mexicanos, ¿cómo lidiar con esa presión? ¿O disfrutas la presión?
Creo que simplemente no me gusta pensar en ella. Como dices, todos tenemos presión, ¿no? A final de cuentas, mi trabajo es ganar peleas. Entonces, obviamente, pues siempre está la presión de qué pasa si pierdo, qué pasa si... Pero tengo mi psicólogo del deporte, Diego, y él siempre me ha dicho que lo mejor que puedes hacer con ese tipo de pensamientos es dejarlos pasar. O sea, ¿qué saco yo pensando en si voy a ganar, si voy a perder, si soy esto, si soy lo otro? No gano nada. Entonces, a final de cuentas, para mí es mejor solo concentrarme en lo que tengo que hacer lo que tengo que hacer y salir y pelear.
Gracias, Daniel. Felicidades.
Gracias.